I remember that like it was yesterday. That stadium was electric. It was a hometown celebration at last year's All-Star festivities. Welcome back, and we welcome you now to another hour of SportsCenter. The Reds, Todd Frazier, winning the Home Run Derby in front of a Cincinnati crowd that just soaked it up. So now it is time to find out who will slug it out for the crown next Monday in San Diego, the exclusive unveiling of the Home Run Derby participants. And John Kruk is here to help with it. We're pumped up to have you, my friend.
Good to be here.
Great to have anything that was going to happen. It's amazing what you don't know about your colleagues. How old was your daughter when she was diagnosed?
She was 12, and then she this in honor of Chris Mortensen, who's has a cancer battle he's engaged in right now. She was a young child, so she's a really remarkable person.
And diagnosed, you said, at the age of 12. And the thing that I kept thinking, first of all, when I saw what you said, and what is it? I know you said that obviously there's no question it's very hard to share this. What was it that really made you want to get this out there this time?
Well, I was
It's Manic Monday at the All England Club. Every singles player left in the men's and women's draws place today. We have 8 men's and 8 women's matches going on. Novak Djokovic was upset over the weekend, which now means Roger Federer's path to his first Grand Slam title in 4 years. Welcome back to SportsCenter on this 4th of July. Let's talk some soccer. They took the sports world by storm. The darlings of Euro 2016, their epic war cry captivated all who witnessed it. And despite insurmountable odds in their quarterfinal match against France, Iceland, in true Viking fashion, never stopped fighting. Their tournament may be over after falling to the French, but their journey is certainly worth remembering. Welcome back to SportsCenter. Antonietta Collins with you. The Cubs have dominated the baseball headlines this season as they seek the North Side's first World Series title in 108 years. And call me crazy, but it seems as if the All-Star break can't come fast enough, as Chicago has dropped 7 out of 8 games and now finds itself a game behind the Giants for the best record in the majors. The frustration showing last night. Let's take you there.
Venus and Serena have combined for 28 Grand Slam titles and are on pace to duke it out for a 29th. The Williams sisters sit now 1 win away from facing each other for the 9th time in a Grand Slam final. Serena with a 6-2 advantage over her sis, but incentive points go to age. Venus with a chance to tie Serena with a 6th Wimbledon title.
Lisa, my Uncle Pepito used to say, sometimes it's better to break than bend. Make a clean cut, like Aussie Sam Groth. Look at that. Gone. Look at his face. Did not, little shattered pieces.
Not even sweating. Look at that. I highly recommend the karate chop when you really need to vent, or, just try one of these moves. These guys get creative.
Angry.
With us now on NFL Insiders. Great to have you here with us.
Yeah, glad to be here.
I'm going to start with something that you spent a lot of time on this offseason. You were pretty into the NBA playoffs. What had you, hooked most of all watching it all?
I think this is one
part of bringing that in. You're part of, obviously, the playoff run, getting into Wild Card Weekend that you guys have done now for a number of straight seasons. But you want to try to get over the hump. How much do you think about that as you get ready for a new season?
Every day. Every day. There's not a day that goes by, especially when
adversity, and that's something that you've had to deal with this offseason, given the way the season ended.
Yeah.
What was the number one thing that happened to you this offseason?
I think just me embracing that moment to let that happen to me and hurt my team that way again. And I think that starts with the first game of the season and really just setting the tempo that way and making sure it doesn't happen again. And I'm looking forward to the challenge. As
you spin it forward to this season, you guys have a new offensive coordinator again, with Hugh heading to the Browns. What does that mean for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge piece missing from our offense coach, our team.
Who's going to pick up that emotional leader tag if you had to give me someone now?
It's probably just going to be the guys who've been there. I think Andy's definitely going to have to pick up that leadership role, which he had. But no, it's great. I think we've all been so close, and just seeing those guys every Sunday, switching jerseys and doing all that stuff, it's so cool. And just, competing with those guys and talking trash. I get to play 2 of my best friends this year, and Odell and Jarvis, and that's going to be exciting. So.